Hello friends, in today's session we are going to discuss the case Daimler Company Limited versus Continental Tire and Rubber Company, Great Britain. First, let us briefly understand this case. This case focused on the balance between a company's legal existence and national security. During World War, most shareholders and directors of Continental Tire and Rubber Company were German nationals, leading to a dispute over whether it could be considered an enemy company. The House of Lords ruled that during wartime, a company's control and ownership could determine its enemy character, even if it was a separate legal entity. The decision established a precedent by highlighting the importance of corporate wealth lifting and the nationality of a company in times of war. Now, let us study this case in details. Answer: Daimler Company Limited Appellant versus Continental Tire and Rubber Company, Great Britain. Respondent: Reference 1916 to AC 30713. Subject: This case clarifies the balance between the legal existence of the business and national security. Facts of the case: Continental Tire and Rubber Company Limited had most of its shareholders and all its directors as German nationals, while Daimler was an English secretary. During World War, Daimler purchased tires from the company but hesitated to make the payment, as doing so could legally constitute trading with the enemy. In this context, Daimler filed a lawsuit to clarify whether the payment could be made or not. During wartime, a company's control is influenced by its shareholders, ownership, and national affiliation. This case revolved around that issue, and the court's decision clarified several controversial points, making it a precedent for similar circumstances. Legal issues: the legal issues are as under. Point 1. Does repaying a debt amount to trading with the enemy if company is considered a separate legal entity? Point 2. Is it justifiable to lift the corporate veil under exceptional circumstances? Court's decision: the House of Lords accepted the appeal and ruled that even though a company is considered a separate artificial entity from its shareholders, if its shareholders are controlling agents or nationals of an enemy country, then the company itself may assume an enemy character. In peacetime, the nationality of individual shareholders does not affect the company's legal character. However, during wartime, it is necessary to consider the nationality of the controlling agents and shareholders to determine the company's nature. Since out of the 25,000 shares, only one was in England and the rest were held by German nationals, the court stated that it was the company's responsibility to prove the secretary was not acting under the orders of other shareholders. Conclusion: This historic ruling questioned whether a company is always an independent legal entity. The loyalty of shareholders during wartime can influence a company's business activities. If most shareholders belong to an enemy country, the company's decision may also be affected by that country's interest. The House of Lords judgment highlighted the intricate connection between a company's ownership and its legal standing. It established that in times of war, a company's control and shareholders' composition could determine its legal identity. Since the majority of shares were held by an enemy nation, Germany, the court ruled accordingly. Please watch full video, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.